Well, a very rather special trophy back on American soil again.
That's right. 25 years old. You know, boy, Phil Leer might not only be the best skier in the United States, could be the entire world. He is right on target. U.S. skier Phil Leer has made a habit out of winning the World Cup overall title. And this time he has clinched it on American soil with a victory at today's giant slalom ski race in Aspen, Colorado. This is Leer at a World Cup event earlier this season. Today he took the lead after the first heat and successfully fought off a challenge from the man who was trying to take the overall title from him, Ingemar Stenmark of Sweden. Stenmark still has a mathematical chance to overtake Leer, but to do it, the Swede would have to ski and ski well at the downhill event in Canada later this week. Stenmark does not ski the downhill, and today said he would not break from that routine, so the championship belongs to Leer. The American has now won that title each of the last 3 years. On the number three native Minnesotans are among the top 10 finalists for this year's Hobey Baker Award, the trophy presented annually to college hockey's Player of the Year. Now, two of those nominees are Gophers, Scott Bukestad and Butsy Erickson. Bukestad leads the nation in scoring with 39 goals. Butsy ranks second in WCHA with 31. Both Gopher seniors have enjoyed superb seasons and are now in the running to win college hockey's answer to the Heisman Trophy. Kurt Kleinendorst is the other Minnesota nominated. A product of Grand Rapids, Kleinendorst is a senior defenseman at Providence. A teammate of his, Randy Veldicek, another candidate, a senior and North Star draft choice. The winner of this year's Hobey Baker Award will be announced March 27th at the Decathlon Club in Bloomington. Well, if North Star general manager Lou Nanne is going to make that trade he has been hinting around about since January, it'll have to be made by 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. That's the NHL trading deadline, 30 days or 1 month before the start of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. The North Stars have the night off tonight, but play host to Phil Housley and the Buffalo Sabres at the Met Sports Center tomorrow night. The Michigan Panthers and the Birmingham Stallions are wrapping up the opening weekend of the United States Football League tonight in Birmingham. Right now, Michigan has a lead 9-7 in the third quarter. The Michigan franchise landed an All-American in Anthony Carter, who of course played his football at the University of Michigan. This is Carter gaining good yardage on a reverse. Again, that score, I know you've been waiting on it. Michigan leads it 9-7, third quarter at Birmingham. Now, pro football in March may or may not be your idea of a good time. But based on some early returns, there is some interest in the new league, both at the gate and on the tube. In 5 openers yesterday, the USFL averaged just under 41,000 fans per game. And today, a spokesman for ABC said their telecast of the New Jersey Generals LA Express football game drew a 34 share in New York. Now, according to the network, a national-wide figure might be a bit lower, but that information isn't available just yet. But in New York, at least, the numbers on the league compare favorably to the NFL broadcast. Now, if the USFL had a disappointment yesterday, it might have been the play of their primary drawing card, Herschel Walker. Only did Herschel play before the league's smallest crowd, but his stats only 65 yards yesterday. That's lower than expected for a $5 million man. His coach, however, bristled at the suggestion that Walker didn't do the job in that opening loss to Los Angeles.
Give the kid a break. He's only been here for a week. God almighty, you know, that's an awful lot for any, you know, if we would have brought in a veteran, top-flight NFL back that had no familiarity with our system, it would be difficult for them. And this is a guy's first time out.
You have to like a coach who stands up for his players. For his part, Herschel said today he thinks New Jersey can go unbeaten from here on out and win the league championship in July. College basketball tonight, Georgetown, the Hoyas over Syracuse, 80-75. Houston, by the way, still has the top spot from UPI. And Stan, Brad Havens will be on the mountain. Excuse me.
You're all right.
Thank you.
Right.
For the Twins tomorrow, they'll be in spring training, their first exhibition game. Bob Bruce is in Orlando.
Yes, he is.
And we'll start to see his reports tomorrow night.
Okay, well, what about trade rumors with the North Stars?
Well, something, if it in fact is going to happen, has to happen before noon tomorrow. Talk to Lou Nanne late today. Lou says, I'm waiting on a few phone calls, so that could mean anything at this point.
No names yet?
No names.
Okay, Rob. Thank you very much. Yeah, stay tuned indeed.
We'll be back tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.